Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija and today we are doing a declutter again. This time my primers, concealers, foundations, face palettes and setting sprays. So if that's something that you would like to see, then please keep on watching. Hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And let's go declutter some stuff. Okay. So let's go through some primers first. Here are all my primers, face primers and color correctors. Just move these a bit so I can show you. Okay, the newest thing is the Primark moisturizing enriched moisturizing primer, vitamin enriched moisturizing primer, which is the dupe for the Bobbi Brown one, and I really like that, so definitely not going to get rid of it. I'm just mad at myself that I didn't tell Tia to bring me more than one. So this is keep. Let's take something that I'm going to get rid of. This NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. It's so old and I think it looks like green. It's supposed to be clear, but it's like a green. So this I'm going to get rid of. But I'll probably at some point, this is some primer that I've been really liking. This is almost empty, so I might repurchase this, we'll see. So that in the clutter pile. Let me see, maybe we'll look at the color correctors. I have two green color correctors. Other one is the LA Girl Pro Conceal corrector, and other one is L'Oreal Infallible More Than Corrector in green, and these I'm going to keep. I don't use them as much as I used them before, but it's good to have them if I get some very bad redness. Then I have a couple of minis. This one is the Smashbox, the original photo finish primer, and this one I'm going to keep. I have tried this couple times. I got this in the advent calendar this year, so this is still in the testing. I hadn't tried this before. And then I have the Professional from Benefit. This is the original Professional. This is almost empty. I'm trying to get use this to be empty, and then I'm probably not going to repurchase it because it's just not my favorite, but I just want to use it. And then I got from my mom this little mini sample of the Professional Light Primer, and I've tried this couple of times. I'm gonna use this up also, and we'll see how I feel after that, but for now I'm keeping it. Then I have the Essence Fix and Last that I use a lot in the summer. As you can see, I bought it like at the spring and I almost used it up in the summer, so I'm going to use this up too. I do like it. It's nice and hydrating and it feels nice on the skin, so that one I'm going to keep. And then I have the Maybelline Face Studio Prime Hydrating Primer. This I got from Lux Plus, and I haven't seen it in there for a while. I haven't checked now, but it was sold out quite long, so but I do like this as a hydrating primer, so I'll keep using it. I think this might have less than half left, so need to use that up too. And then I have the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Moisturizing Primer with vitamins A and E and tea tree oil. This smells like tea tree, so I think this would be probably nice for acne prone skin or some, but it is moisturizing and my skin hasn't reacted to it, and really does work with my skin, but it's not like my favorite, but I'm gonna keep it and use it. This one has about half left. Then I have the Smashbox Primerizer Plus Hydrating Primer, which was in my, or is one of my most used primers, so definitely keeping it. This is about halfway through also. Loving this stuff. Then I have the Beauty Act Instant Blur Primer, which I like very much with the Beauty Act foundations, and it's like an instant blur primer, so it evens out your skin's regulates sebum production, zinc and vitamin A. So yeah, this is really nice. I just like kind of forget it to use it with another foundation except the Beauty Act one, but this is my second bottle of this, so I do like it. Then I have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, not my favorite also, but I do use it and I like it. You can see I have used it quite a lot. So yeah, keeping it and using it every now and then. Then I have, no, actually this is the newest, I'm not sure, but this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. e.l.f. came to Prisma in Finland, and I've been wanting this primer for ages. Unfortunately, I got it at the fall when the worst heats were over, so I haven't been able to test it with an humid and hot air that we had in the summer, but for at least for now it is good. I haven't used it a lot yet, but probably at the latest in summer I will get a lot of use out of this, hopefully. Then let's tackle foundations. Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation in the shade Cool Cashmere. I haven't used this tons because it's not my favorite. I do use it sometimes, so I'm trying to get use out of it. If I still have it when I next declutter, I will see how much I've used it, and if I haven't used it a lot, then I'll declutter it. Then the NYX Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. Not my favorite, it's quite thick. I have in the shade 5. It's quite thick formula, and thick formulas aren't my favorite. So I have the L'Oreal True Match Plumping Tinted Serum in the shade 3 to 4 light medium, and this is like my mixing. I mix this with everything that I don't like and as alone, and that goes with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear also. I have mine in the shade Santa Fe to mix this up. So yes, the L'Oreal one I mix with these two a lot. Well, I don't use these alone. I mostly use them with the L'Oreal one. I've tried this Hourglass one with the Primark primer, and it looks better with it, but I still like to mix it with the L'Oreal one, and I have a backup of this L'Oreal one because I use it so much, mixing it with other foundation. But these all I'm going to keep. I need to use the NARS again. I haven't used it in a while. My all-time favorite foundation from Beauty Act is Luminous Complexion Foundation. This is like the best foundation ever. The shade match is perfect, and it's just because it's luminous. It says second skin effect, long wearing, ultra comfortable. It's like a second skin in my mind. It's just so good, and I really like this. I recently bought the Beauty Act 24-hour all-wear complexion foundation, which evens complexion, 24-hour lasting, SPF 30. This is what I use if I need something very long lasting. I have mixed these together. I've also this I can wear alone, but I need a moisturizing primer under it, and especially the Primark one is very good under this. But yeah, I really do like the Beauty Act products, and these foundations are really nice, and they're not very expensive. They're not the cheapest, but they're not extremely expensive either. And then I have a couple more foundations. I don't have a lot of foundation because it's hard for me to find something that works for me. So I have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid foundations. I have the shade Light 60N and Medium 85N. Light 60N, I need a new one of this. This is so dirty. Light 60N I use during winter, and Medium 85N I'm using at summers. This is really nice. It looks so good on the skin. I really like this. Keep in mind, I have dry atopic skin. But yeah, I've really been liking this. You have seen this. This is one of my first good foundations that I found for myself. So those are staying. I'm not decluttering any of my foundations. And then I have the Chic Glam Skinfinity, which is, I really love this product too. I have two shades. I have Shell and Honey. Shell is a bit too light, Honey is a bit too dark, so I mixed these together. I did order a new shade, which I'm hoping is match. We'll see what happens with these then. But this is also very nice affordable foundation, and it looks very nice on the skin. This is also hydrating. So as you can see, hydrating foundations are the best for my skin. Then I have my concealers, which I don't have many either. I have the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer, which I don't have much left. I have this shade Porcelain. I think I need to buy a darker shade of this when I get through this, but this is very nice. I've been really liking it. Well, as you can see, it's almost I'm almost out. Then I also have the Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer. I have the shade Light 60N. This is very good for spot concealing for me, because it's not brightening it, because it's the same shade as the foundation that I normally use. So, but I'll use this for spot concealing. It's nice for that, and all of these concealers look nice under my eye. Then I have the Beauty Act Luminous Complexion Concealer in the shade 03C. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the Beauty Act foundations are both in the shade 06C, and this is 03C. As you can see, I have used over a half, I would say, of these two. I like this for lighter coverage. This doesn't have a huge coverage in it. Medium coverage, lightweight all over application, ultra blendable. That is very true. Very true, very nice concealer. And then I have the ABH Magic Touch Concealer in the shade 4. This is like, it's expensive, but it's big also. How much do you get in this? I don't know, but compare it to the Chic Glam one. It's bigger, it's longer, and it's thicker. That's what she said. So yeah, you get plenty of product in this, and you really need so little. Like, I always tell this story, but when I first time used this, I ended up half of my face in concealer because it's just kept going and going and going and going. So yeah, that's a really nice concealer. And then I have the Chic Glam 12-hour full coverage concealers. I have the shades Vanilla and Madeleine. Vanilla is a bit too light, so I ordered the darker shade, the Madeleine. That's what I've been using now. So we'll see If this is too light for me still in the winter, the vanilla, then I'm going to declutter it. But for now, I'm going to keep it. Then I have my powders, which are plenty of 4. The same ones as before, I think. So I'm not going to declutter this. I have the She Glam. This is the Baked Glow Setting Powder. I have this is in translucent. Very nice powder. The Eclipse Blue Powder Pack in the shade 13. I've hit pan in this. This is my only pressed powder. This is in the shade 13. You can't get it anymore in the place where I bought it, and I don't know if there is any other place in Finland where you could get this, but it's really nice powder. Then I have the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, the OG powder. It's not my favorite. Like, I haven't used even half of this since I bought it, and I have had this over a year. And the favorite powder of all time of mine is the ABH powder. I wonder how I have about half of this left. I really love this. It works with my skin perfectly. It doesn't make my skin flat matte. And yeah, it's just nice. I'm running out of space. Then I have setting sprays. Maybelline Glass Spray. I'm going to declutter. I just don't use this. I've used half of it, but I can't even remember when I've used this last time. This is Makeup Finishing Spray, Hydrated Look Dewy Finish Shake. Well, I just don't use it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Same story goes with the Catrice Shake Fix Glow Spray. Hydrating plus cactus flower and pineapple extract. I just don't reach for this. So this is this kind of that when you shake it, you get the kind of glimmers out to the move, but I just don't use it. I don't know why, but I don't, so I'm going to get rid of it. And the same story goes with Technique Magic Mist. It's a similar type of also that you shake, and but like this is like glitter in your face really, so I don't like it. So I'm going to get rid. This is Illuminating Setting Spray. I don't like it, so I'm getting rid of it. And then I have the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow, but I accidentally ordered the darker shade. I was supposed to order the light shade, but I think I'm going to use this at summer on my legs and such, you know, to keep like a tan glow looking. So I'm keeping this one. And then I have my Beauty Act by Kicks setting sprays. I have All Day Matte setting spray and Dewy Cocoa setting spray. I really like this both. The Beauty Act foundations, one minus of them is that they are they don't like many other brand setting sprays, so I'll use these with them usually. Then I have e.l.f. Makeup Mist Set. I just bought this little while ago when e.l.f. came to Prisma, so I have used this only a couple times. I'm just like, I don't know why I haven't used this more. Maybe because it gets lost in my storage system, but I'm going to keep it and try it more. Then I have the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix with Hydrating Fixing Spray that I have gone through multiple bottles. I like this very much. It's really nice if you feel like your foundation and powder look dry to use, and just, you know, spray this and it will look better and more hydrated. So I'm keeping that. Then this Makeup Revolution Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with aloe and vitamin E. This you saw me use a lot in the summer, and like I don't have tons of left, maybe this much left. So this is, I really like this for especially in the summer when I need matte. Then I wanted to try another matte setting spray, so I bought the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Setting Spray, long-lasting setting spray, all-day matte finish. I haven't used this as much because I bought it at the end of the summer, but I'll keep trying it, especially at the next summer. The reason why these are missing the caps is because they are so tall that they don't fit in my drawer standing if they have a caps on, but when I take cap off, then they fit, and this one just lost her cap. Then I have my face palettes left. I need to be brutal now. Okay. I have the Viva La Diva Miss Blossoms Blush Orgy, which has a pink and peachy shade. These are glowy. I really like this palette. Like, I don't want to get rid of it, but to be honest, I can't even remember when I've used it last time. Let's do it that way. I'm gonna keep it for now, and if I don't use it, I'll declutter it next, in my next declutter. Then I have the BH Flower Power blush palette. I really love this. I like that it has different shades. Unfortunately, I think it's not available anymore, but I do like it, so I'm going to keep it. And same goes with the Mrs. Bella Peachy, which has peachy shades. I really do like this also, so I'm going to keep it even though it's not available anymore. Then I have the Technic blush palette in Cool Edit. I've only actually used the two middle shades in this, and I used it a lot when I got it, but now, to be honest, I can't even remember when I used it last time. So I'm gonna declutter this. That's a hard decision, but I'm going to declutter it. Then I have the Makeup Revolution Vintage Lace Blush Palette, which is broken, and I don't really reach for this anymore, so I'm going to declutter this. This is going to the trash because it's not good, unless some of my friends want the broken one, but yeah. Another Makeup Revolution. This is the Ultra Sculpt et Contour Kit Ultra Fair. I'm going to declutter this. I have used it a couple times and I just don't reach for it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. It has a bronzer, highlighter, highlighter and blush, but I just don't reach for it, so I'm going to declutter that one. And then I have the LA Girl Blush Collection Pinky that has bronzer, two blushes and highlighter, and I love these blush shades, and the bronzer is nice, the highlighter is nice, but I just don't reach for this, so this is going to get decluttered also because I just don't use it. So let's give it to a better home. And I have the Makeup Revolution and Soft X highlighter palette, which I'm also going to declutter just because I don't reach for it. I have other highlighters that I enjoy a lot more than this one, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have the Lottie London Diamond Bounce Trio, which I only wanted because of this shade. I've used this once, but this I haven't used ever. But this is like one of my favorite highlighters, even though I haven't used it lately, but I'm going to keep it because I love this. It's like very glittery. You can't see anything, but it's very nice glittery highlighter. I love glittery highlighters. Then I have Essence Choose Your Glow highlighter palette, which I also have used this only a couple times since I bought it, and I have had it for at least 6 months. So getting rid of it, hopefully someone can get some use out of it. Then I have the Soft X Glow from Makeup Revolution, the Duo. This is the Sugar Frosting, the lightest one. This one I'm going to keep because I love this shade. I haven't used that so much, but this I do like, so I'm going to keep this. Then I have the Living My Best Light Delicate from Beauty Bay brand highlighter palette. These are putty-like formulas. I don't like this. I have used it very few times because it's putty-like, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then I have the Ugambe Kaleidoscope 9-color highlighter palette. These are all colorful highlighters, especially the lowest row is something that I use a lot. It looks a lot brighter in the camera than it really is. But I really love this formula. This is very nice. You can't get this anymore, I think, but I'm going to keep it just because here's stuff. It's like, look at this grungy green, yellow. Yeah, like I don't have these kind of shades anywhere else, so I'm going to keep that. I almost put it in the declutter pile. And I have the BH Cosmetics Belgian Waffle, which I mostly use this for bronzer. I can use this or then mix these together. And the highlighters is not something that I reach for a lot, but just because the bronzers are so awesome, I'm going to keep this. And then I have Beauty Act Iconic Shimmer Kit that has 2 blushes, highlighter and bronzer. This I also just don't reach for. The blushes are so glowy that I just don't reach for this, and yeah, I think I'm going to declutter this one because I can't even remember the last time that I've used this. I like it, the formula is nice and all, but I just don't reach for it. And then I have the Little Cosmetics Boreal a face palette that has bronzer, blush and highlighter. This is quite new also in my collection. I'm going to definitely keep this. What's that? I have glued the shade names in the palette. They look a bit wonky, don't mind. So it's a bronzer, blush and highlighter, and I do like this for little formula. They are powdery, but they still work very nicely and they're easy to blend, and I like it, so I'm keeping it. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette, which is this year's holiday face palette. I bought it recently. I made a video of it. I've used it a couple times after that, and I'm going to keep using it because I do like it. One thing, I think that more dense brush, like shorter bristles, works better with the blushes and you get some more pigment out of them. I know you shouldn't have to think things like that with this expensive palette, and I do not think this is worth the price for the full price, but I do like it, and yeah, it's a nice palette. Not my favorite, but nice palette. And then the newest one is the Beauty Bay Face Palette Bronze Blush Glow that has 2 blushes, bronzer and highlighter, and this is my new favorite face palette. I really do like this, and it's a very affordable. Like this Beauty Bay palette is way better than the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I rather reach for the Beauty Bay, but I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury too, so I'm going to keep it, and I paid a lot of money of it. But this one, really nice formula. This is not putty-like formula, the highlighter, which is why I like it more, and the shade I like more than the ones that are in the highlighter palette. So yeah, that was all. Let me see. I'm going to count this and then I'll put the numbers in the screen when I'm editing the video. Okay, the concealer, primer, foundation, setting spray, face palette declutter is done now. Well, I haven't really done it yet. I'm just filming this ready because I have an eye look ready, all makeup ready, so I have a intro and outro where I have an eye look. I'm not sure if this look is live already, but if it isn't, it will be soon. But yeah, I will put the numbers in the picture that how many picture in the video that how many did I declutter and how many I kept, and all the products that I can link are linked in the description box. So that's all today, and hope if you like, did I say that already? Well, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And we will see you hopefully very soon. Bye!